Hey, what's going on, guys? So it's been a while since I posted up any videos, and since a year since I started this. I have changed my website. It used to be at selftosuccess.com, but because of some financial stuff, I decided to change it. And because since I was trying to go away from more of a consulting type of atmosphere to more of a me speaking, I decided to create a brand new website that is called YesAlbertoSpeaks.com. That is yes, Y-E-S, Alberto, A-L-B-E-R-T-O, Speaks, S-P-E-A-K-S.com. And basically, I'm going to be attaching some videos there. I'm going to be, as soon as I start getting speaking gigs, I'll be attaching those there and giving my credentials on who I'm speaking for when I start speaking for major corporations for them. Basically, I want to get my story out there, not just my story. When I start speaking for big companies and stuff like that, I want to get their stories through my point of view out there as well. You guys know that I have overcome a lot of adversity all my life, really all my life, and especially over the last couple of years. And I've gone a long way from having a lot of personal development, having a lot of personal growth, especially over the last year, because, again, I didn't think that I was going to be able to walk. My life was just full of down times, and a lot of it was personal battles. And for the most part, I realized, we can overcome all types of adversities, no matter how difficult they may appear to be. We just don't have to draw into that sorrow and look for sympathy and look for pity because we're going through some situations. We really don't have to. We have to rely on resources. We have to depend on the ones that we call true friends. And if we're facing this battle alone, then you have to rely on your faith. And I'm not just speaking on a godly term. A lot of people will look at this and say, oh, he's talking about God. I do believe in God, but I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm trying to tell you that you have to rely on faith. And that depends on whatever you believe in. If you believe in Buddha, Hinduism, Muslim, whatever. You understand that each faith, each religious, that tells you to rely on faith. So I'm telling you, that's what you have to rely on. I'm telling you, focus in, home in, and really get down into your spiritual realm and tell yourself, I need to come out of this a lot stronger than I went into it. The saying says, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I agree 100%. Whatever doesn't kill you will make you stronger. But you have to learn from it. If not, you're going to keep facing the same battle over and over again. If you don't learn from your mistakes, if you don't learn from the trials that you go through, if you don't learn through every emphasis of every struggle, you're going to keep facing them one way or another. And that's the reality. That's why it's a revolving cycle. It's like those big old hotels that you go in and they have that revolving door. Well, if you don't learn to step outside that door, you're going to keep going around and around in circles until you take the leap of faith and keep going. Basically, it's that simple. You have to take a leap of faith. A lot of things in life take risk, good or bad. But you have to make the decisions, good or bad. Every decision has its consequence. And that's like I tell my children, especially my oldest one. Every decision has its consequence. But if you make the right decision with an opportunistic risk, the rewards can be much greater than the outcome. You just gotta jump. Okay? Jump! And I speak for myself, and that's what I take, opportunistic risks. They're very well calculated. Some take a little bit longer than others. But let me tell you, I'm not holding back. I'm going out there, I'm talking to people, I'm making connections, and one day I will be live on stages for major corporations speaking to them about everything and anything. My main goal is right now I'm developing a program for every type of business that deals with employee relations. I think that is one of our major problems in the world in business is employee relations. Employees get treated like very poor individuals. Employees don't get the respect that they deserve. And a lot of it has to do with the upper management, the executives, the powerhouse. And most of it, unfortunately has to deal with the fact that employees are settling because they need a job. There's not enough communication, lateral, upwards, downwards, horizontal. There's not enough communication anywhere where people are understanding why there's a problem in the structure of the company. It's not going to work that way. Communication is key, and in the systems, you can prevent a lot of turnover. So I'm developing a program that's going to focus on a lot of these situations, employee relations wise, and I'm going to hit up a lot of good points. So I can't wait to that program to finish. I guarantee you when it's finished, it's going to be great. And when I start releasing it to the public, to these companies, it's going to be great. So I can't wait. I'm excited for it. Go out there, live, go out there and do your stuff. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything. I believe in you. Always be extraordinary.